Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have the first of our Spider-Man the Animated Series figures. So up to this point we've done Dragon Ball Z, Batman the Animated Series, and Shaman King. And we've got several figures from this series coming up as well. I thought it was best to start with the main character Spider-Man. And so we'll go through this one in this video, and then in the next couple we've got a Venom, which we'll cover. And then we've got the Chameleon, and we've got several more. Won't show them all right here, but we'll get started with this guy. So my favorite thing, just right off the bat, is this background on the package. You see the buildings and the city back there. You've got this big Spider-Man logo with him up at the top. And then here you've got a nice picture of the character, web shooter with web projectile, and this is Spider-Man from the new animated series. Now this series came out in 1994, and it's telling us it's from the new one, so that just tells you how old this figure is and never been opened before. See the figure here in the plastic packaging. We get a bonus collector pin. We've got that right here. Zoom in on the front of the package so everybody can see. Love the paint on this, love the colors. It's just got that classic 90s Spider-Man look. Marvel Comics up there. I used to collect the black and white. They were these big thick books. I'll show one in the next video. And each one came with 20 of the original Amazing Spider-Man comics. So it was all black and white. Instead of having to buy every individual issue, you get 20 in just one big book. So I'll definitely have that after the next video to show everybody. I think I've got 5 volumes, so at least the first 100 comics. But anyway, back to the figure. Toy Biz, a warning for the little ones, and then on the back, again, we got the logo up here, same photo like we have in the front, and then it tells us to pull the string at the shoulder to load the web shooter, and then press the release button to fire. So we'll be firing this webbing here, and the trigger will be on the back of the arm. And we've got some of the other figures here as well from the set. Excuse me. So this is the one we're opening tonight. We've got Dr. Octopus, Smythe, Spider-Man, Web Racer. I guess it's a different version. Take a look at him and see. Not much of a difference between this one, just different kind of, I guess, hand shape. So wondering what that one does. Hobgoblin, that one looks really neat. Chomping Jaws Venom, and we've got Carnage. And then over here, just a little snippet about every character. One of my favorite things about this packaging. It just tells you how this power didn't come from the Bite, and he actually created the web shooters on his own. So I'll just zoom into that here for a little bit. Won't read through the whole thing, but if you guys would like to, just hit pause on the video and you can read through that. I think it's time to get in the package. We're gonna try to do this one just like all the others, where we lift on the bottom so we can put them back in the packaging. Let's see how we're gonna do this. It came up pretty easy. The glue's probably not as strong after so many years. 1994. That's when the show first came on TV. I was born in 93, so long time ago. The package one more time. We'll set that off to the side. And then we've got the figure here in the package. Let's get out that bonus pin. So it comes with a little plastic piece, but let's go ahead and zoom in on that. There we go. Really well done. Really good on the paint and all the little details. So we'll set the pin off to the side, and then let's get the figure out and see what he does. So we've got that out of the way. We've got a little plastic piece. And it looks like this is taped here. So let me get that tape off. Just 1 second. Tape's not as strong after so many years. It came right off. All right, so we've got the figure here. Let's just go ahead and look at the detailing here up close. I love this one. I mean, look at that, his eyes, the spider logo, the blue and the red, the classic 90s Spider-Man. So his head turns a little bit, bends at the elbow, arm goes up and down. This one doesn't bend, but it goes up and down. You can see the hand motion to shoot the webbing, and then his knees also bend, and then the legs come up and down, and he turns at the waist. Then on the back, got the spider logo. We don't have the webbing that connects here, but that's no big deal. They actually have a figure in one of these sets that has that. So you can see his boots, getting all the detailing. Awesome figure. Anybody who's a fan of Spider-Man, grew up watching it, who's watching it now, highly recommend these figures. They're pretty cheap too. I mean, it depends on which one you're getting, but I'd say anywhere from $15 to $50. Sometimes you might see one that's a little bit more. And if you do, I just look elsewhere because I'm pretty sure you can find it cheaper. So let's go ahead and set this guy down, and then we'll try out the web shot. So we'll set him down and we'll get a nice close up like we always do. Just get this camera down to him. So there he is up close. Get that to focus. There it is. All right. Really neat figure. And then if we turn him around, let's see. Let's try our luck with the webbing. Let's see what happens. So we just gotta push down here, I believe. All right, give me 1 second. I might have to lift him up. It's a little tough to do with one hand. We're trying to hold the camera with one hand and then also fire that off. So let's see, on the back of the package it says to pull string at shoulder to load web shooter, and then press the button to release. So it may just, after all these years, just be a little bit stuck. So we've got this pulled through. Okay, that might be it. I think it's on me. I didn't pull it back far enough. There we go. All right, so it's in there now. I think we'll just try it from here. I think you guys can get a better view, but see if we can pull that. Oop. That's not what we wanted. Let's try it one more time. See, trial and error. But at least you guys will know if you get the figure what to do. So let's put his arm up here just so we can see if this will shoot off a little better. And then if we pull trigger, I'm pretty sure this is just user error. Maybe somebody else's works a little better, but we got it all the way in there now. But it's just not really wanting to shoot. And I think this could just be a thing with the age of the figure, but regardless, not the end of the world. See, there it goes now. So really it should shoot out like this, and then this will stop so it won't just fly off the middle of the room. And then you'd pull it back with the string, you'd lock it in there, and then you'd push this button to try to shoot it off. See if we can just maybe, yeah, it's not really cooperating. Well, anyway, here's the figure up close. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, this is 1994, so it's been quite some time. 26 years actually, so there it goes. So I think sometimes it just depends on how you hit the switch. I might try to play with it a little bit and see if I can work it in a little bit more, kind of break it in, but not the end of the world. Highly recommend this figure to everybody. Really happy to finally have this out of the package. I've had it for a couple of years now, and we're going to start doing a lot more of the Spider-Man the Animated Series. So here's the figure up close one more time. Hope you guys enjoyed that video even though it wouldn't fire. And if you have any Spider-Man figures you would like to see from this series, please leave a comment below. I'm happy to get it. And I'll have more Dragon Ball Z figures on the way. I'm also looking for some more Shaman King. So thank you so much for tuning in, and See you next time.